They've been anticipating it all year. Now they're giving the life-saving vaccine and the nurses who carry it a ceremony.
I'm super happy for our community to be able to receive the vaccination today. You know, we have had a challenging year.
Chief Grace George's sister died of COVID-19 just this January. She wishes she could have been able to access the vaccine. Because of their efforts to socially distance, this community only saw a relatively small outbreak. But it's taken a toll.
Gathering is one of our biggest, most valued things that we do as a community. So it's definitely caused a lot of anxiety and stress for everyone.
It's a breeze, huh?
She was among the first in the Katzie First Nation to be vaccinated, a day they won't forget.
It's the beginning of the end of this pandemic.
So far in BC, more than 19,000 Indigenous people in rural and remote communities got the first dose, and almost 5,500 the second. But the rollout hasn't always been smooth. Indigenous communities have faced racism from those who don't understand why they were prioritized. The Nechako Lakes MLA posted to social media asking why First Nations ages 18 plus were getting the vaccine in phase 1, but not non-Indigenous people nearby. And at the start of phase 1, BC health officials apologized for taking away vaccine meant for the Newhall. There's also been miscommunication from health authorities. Some First Nations only found out through the media that their second dose was delayed when the province changed the interval between doses. While Katzie leaders tell me there was some vaccine hesitancy initially, 80% of this community was vaccinated in the end. Still, there are outstanding concerns about when vulnerable community members living in the city will be vaccinated.
Our off-reserve members are very much connected to our on-reserve families, and I would have loved to have had the opportunity to provide this vaccination to them as well.
And she isn't the only one.
It doesn't matter where they are. It doesn't matter if they're urban, rural, remote. They're still at increased risk.
About 78% of all Indigenous people in BC don't live on reserves. The Ministry of Health says it's vaccinating Indigenous people off reserve age 65 plus in phase 2. Angela Sterrett, CBC News, Katzie Territory near Pet Meadows.